Hello there everyone, welcome back to Ants Authority. Today we will discuss about the topic, do ants get diabetes? In this video we will discuss about this topic in detail. So let's start the video. Ants can get diabetes because most of their diet contains sugary foods and their bodies produce insulin-like substances to regulate sugar levels in their bodies. Any alterations in the production of this substance can lead to diabetes in them, and they can suffer from conditions like obesity. Diabetes is not common in insects because their bodies have varying metabolic rates and lack a pancreas that can produce insulin to regulate blood sugar levels. However, it is observed that ants can help detect diabetes because the urine of diabetic patients commonly contains high levels of sugar that can attract these sugar-loving insects. Most probably, you think about the risk of diabetes in ants because their diet mainly comprises sugary foods than grease or protein food material. Many of their species choose sweet plant secretions to get energy in addition to flower nectar. Moreover, they eat sweet cakes, candies, chocolates, breads, etc. as a carbohydrate source. Accordingly, they are at risk of diabetes due to increased uptake of sugary foods like honeydew from aphids, but it is not the same condition as in humans. It is a disease in which insulin-producing cells or beta cells cannot produce enough insulin to regulate the blood sugar level due to the destruction of pancreatic cells. Accordingly, the level of sugar increases in the body and leads to diabetic conditions. It is observed that ants also produce an insulin-like substance to control the sugar level. These insects are prone to fungal and viral infections that can trigger the destruction of beta cells in insects and make them diabetic when sugar is not controlled by insulin. So genetics and environmental factors like the risk of infections and increased intake of sugary foods can pose a risk of obesity in insects. Ants store food in the form of fats to use during food scarcity, so it helps prevent hunger and starvation in these insects. Diabetic ants can get fat because the sugar level in their bodies increases due to lack of insulin-like substances. As a result, they convert excess sugar into fats and store them in the abdomen. Their exoskeleton keeps them in shape, but their abdomens swell to a maximum extent, giving them a fatter appearance. Accordingly, they can become overweight due to multiple layers of fats on the inner side of their abdomen. Obesity relates to being overweight, so that diabetic ants can become obese. There are many side effects of obesity on their lifestyle, as it directly impacts their mobility because they cannot move efficiently with extra weight. In the same way, they cannot carry out foraging activities with the same efficiency as they do with lighter bodies because they can carry 20 to 50 times their body weight. In addition, they cannot defend properly when the predators attack colonies due to fat accumulation because being overweight makes them feel sluggish and heavier. Every species has varying dietary habits, and the colony requirement also matter because they switch eating habits to proteins and fats when the colony is growing. So it is essential for these insects to balance their diet and avoid the risk of diabetes, as they can become prone to many health problems associated with this disease. Some people cannot detect whether their pet ants are diabetic because they do not know about the symptoms of this disease in insects. These insects need more water and food compared to other healthy insects because they are always busy doing hectic activities and burning calories. In the same way, they feel dehydrated quickly and get tired after doing a little work because they cannot metabolize sugar to get energy. In addition, their work efficiency reduces as they cannot move fast to reach their destination, unlike healthy ants. Their ability to carry heavy weight also gets badly affected due to obesity. Excessive consumption of sugar leads to dehydration and increased hunger, and it is also observed that these insects cannot survive longer. So you can detect diabetic ants among colony members by observing their eating habits and working efficiency because they do not perform functions actively. Thanks for watching the video.